boots. Oh yeah. All right, folks. Next comic coming up. This is great. He's got an interesting military story here. He was in the United States Marine Corps, and then he switched over into the Army because he wanted to show them how real men eat crayons. He's straight from the boonies of Arkansas. It's the Trailer Park Arkansas's own Robert Velasquez Moore. All right, Robert, take it away, buddy.
What's up, Devil Dog? Thank you, fellow Devil Dog. Hey, we're doing some Zoom comedy tonight, right? Zoom is interesting. I used to live speak back in the day. I'd picture my audience in their underwear. Now half of you are in your underwear tonight. A lot of things are going to Zoom. My girlfriend talked me into doing Zoom yoga the other day. That was a train wreck. I got busted like 7 times. Apparently you can't see yoga pants better like that, but they can see you. I like yoga. I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm not as fat as I look on here. The Zoom camera adds 10 pounds. You have to account for internet connectivity too when you're broadcasting, and I'm broadcasting from rural Arkansas, so that's the other 22 pounds. I'm using a filter as well because I'd look funny without it. I'm using that filter that adds double chins and hot dog necks. And I'm trying not to move too much. I'm behind a green screen. I'm afraid if I do, I'll fall out like a can of refrigerator biscuits. Also, I'm Asian. No, I'm not really Asian. I am biracial. I grew up as a biracial child. My mother was Mexican, and I buy whatever race is popular at the time. But come on, you know and I know what race you would buy if you could buy, right? Alien. Man, I think it would be so cool to be half alien. But I did find out the other day that it's against the law to have an alien, so whatever. But speaking of illegal aliens, my mom's name is Carmen Cecilia Maria Bachicha Velasquez Moore. And she's proud of that name. I was proud of that name. I am half Mexican and half white. I always tell people that I'm Mexican from the waist down. But it's not what you think. It's not what you think. On the Hispanic side of my family, we all have long torsos and short legs, right? We all wear size 44-26 pants. And, road trips are pretty easy. No one has to move the seat when we change drivers. It's just right in, right out. Zoom is interesting. I had to have my teenage son help me set up Zoom. Now the turd thinks he's better than me. I have raised 3 teenage boys, and I get why God did what he did with his son's story, right? You get little baby Jesus all cute and in the manger, and then bam, it's on to full bearded Jesus, right? Some angel had the crappy job of going around just men in black and anybody who could tell teenage Jesus stories. You know, here's a little tip for you. If you ever raise teenage boys, never, ever pick up clothes off the floor unless they're in a pile. It has to be a full outfit, right? Socks, shorts, shoes. If it's all there, good to go. Pick it up. If there's one item all by itself, one lone survivor, just leave it be. You know, a few weeks ago, we cleaned out my son's room, and underneath his bed in the corner was 18 mismatched socks. All huddled around a barrel fire like, man, you ain't seen the shit we've seen, man. Speaking of crap, right? 2020, right? It's been a year. Mine started off crappy. I had to have a colonoscopy. It was that time, but I don't know if I just got the bargain basement VA job or what, but I was awake for mine. Most people tell me they were out. True story, the doctor came in and was like, Mr. Moore, you're going to feel a little pressure. I said, pressure my ass. And he's like, yep, exactly. I did pretty good for the most part. I freaked out halfway through when I felt 2 hands on my shoulder. That took me a minute to figure out there were other people in the room. You know, the procedure was bad, but the prep was a little bit worse. I had to go home with this 5-gallon bucket of Indian Thai curry. It looked like Tang. You're supposed to mix it, drink it, tastes like Drano. Hit my stomach, and like 5 minutes later, my butthole bouncer was like, all right, You don't got to go home, but you can't stay here. And then the final thing they do is they want you to self-administer an enema. Now, I don't know if you can tell by this physique, but I don't get to my back hatch pretty easily, much less do work, right? So I had to bring somebody else in on this process. And there's not already a designed procedure for picking someone to stick something up your butt, right? So it wasn't in the friendship handbook. It wasn't in the bro code. It wasn't like I could call my dad and be like, "What's up, Pops? You busy tomorrow night?" So I had to go with the most logical choice, Craigslist. No hits. I didn't get any hits. So I went with my last resort, my ex-wife, and it wasn't as bad as I thought. You know, I said, "Hey, you remember how you cleaned me out after the divorce? I need you to finish the job." Time. Thank you, everybody. I'm turning it back over to Jacob.
All right.
Oh, Robert, thank you for reminding